Interested in using WordPress to create a blog or website? This video will show you how to install it on a hosting account that includes cPanel. Not sure what cPanel is or if you have it? If you bought a GoDaddy hosting plan for Linux, as opposed to a hosting plan for Windows, then you have cPanel. It is essentially a dashboard to help you manage aspects of your hosting account, including files, settings, and applications like WordPress. To get your cPanel dashboard, sign into your GoDaddy account and click My Products. In your products list, locate Web Hosting and then click Manage. You'll see a listing of all your hosting accounts and domain names. In this example, Jane has just one, CaliforniaFlowerFarms.com. Notice that cPanel appears under the Manage button. Click Manage to open cPanel. This is the cPanel dashboard. Now we can install WordPress. Under Web Applications, click WordPress. Installatron opens an overview page about WordPress. You don't need to spend any time here unless you'd like to learn more about WordPress. Let's keep going and click Install this application. The Installatron install wizard will guide you through the installation of WordPress. It provides instructions and helpful information about each field. Here are a few important things to remember. First, in the Location section, be sure the domain you want to install WordPress on appears in the domain field. In our example, Jane has only one domain, so it automatically appears in the domain field. If Jane owned other domains or had created subdomains, they would appear in the drop-down menu. Next, leave the directory field empty if you want to use WordPress as the website for the domain you selected. Not sure what that means? Let's say Jane types blog in the directory field. WordPress will be installed on CaliforniaFlowerFarms.com/blog, and that will be the web address for the page or site she creates with WordPress. But then later Jane decides she wants to build a full website for her business, and she wants the web address to be CaliforniaFlowerFarms.com. She'll need to either reinstall WordPress on CaliforniaFlowerFarms.com or move or copy the WordPress installation to her CaliforniaFlowerFarms.com domain. Finally, in the Settings section, you'll see that an administrator username and administrator password are provided. Be sure to note them or change them to something you'll remember. When all the fields and options are set the way you want them, click Install. That's it. Now you can start creating with WordPress. For help using WordPress, click the link in the details below this video.
Hello, welcome to this Matt Pro 5 screencast. Today I'm going to be talking about installing WordPress. Okay, it's really easy. The first thing I want to do is add a host. Press the plus button down here. I'm going to call this WP host. Need a document root for that host. Let's call it WP host as well, the document root folder, and click choose. So what I can do here is just click install WordPress, press continue. This right here is my WordPress admin user, so I'm going to give it a simple name of admin. You might want to have a different name than that, and a password of admin123 as my admin password. This is the admin name and password when you log into the admin section of your WordPress website. I will show you that in a second after I've installed the WordPress site. Here is a database name. This will be added to the MySQL database, and a database user and password will be added as well. This is different than the default root database user with its default root password. So you can just as well put root and root here, but I'm going to leave it as a new database user and with a different password. So all you have to do is create the host, should download, and once that is done, you have to restart your servers. After restarting servers, the site should show up a basic WordPress host. Okay, so now the WordPress host has been installed. I just want to go over a few details of how the WordPress host was installed. If you go here to down here and press this gear icon, you can see this is where I typed in admin as my WordPress username and admin123 I made as my password. So those are those two fields that you filled in earlier, and as you can see, that is how I can log into my WordPress site. If I go up here to my web start and down to PHP My Admin, you can see that under the database section, a WP host database was added to the databases. Under user accounts, you'll see the WP host is the owner of this WP host database. So that's where the database user was added. Of course, that wasn't needed. You could have just done this under the root username. That's optional. If you want to do that, you can do that. And one last thing about the details of your WordPress installation. If you go to the editor right here, you can see this, the WP config here has a lot of your installation settings here. DB name, DB user, DB password are all here, and these were all automatically filled in when your automatic installation of WordPress was completed. You can make a WordPress host SSL enabled automatically as well. I am going to do that right now. I'm just going to call this host WP SSL and WP SSL as document root folder name. And we want to install WordPress, and we want to generate certificate for HTTPS access. So if you do that, it's the same thing here, admin, fill out your admin username and password, and then create the host. And that should download and install automatically an SSL WordPress site. I have to restart my servers. And it should be an SSL. Oh, yeah, of course I have to go through this. Of course, this is a SSL certificate made by MAMP. It's not recognized by our browser. So I just have to confirm with Safari that it's okay to view this website, which is fine. I created it, so I know it's okay. And here it is a SSL website. You will notice here on the SSL tab, these MAMP certificates were automatically created, and they were created in Applications MAMP, Library, OpenSSL certs, and that's where you're going to find these dummy MAMP SSL certificates. And that's going to do it for installing WordPress in MAMP 5.